Welcome back to episode 29 of our book reviews. This time around, we are covering the special edition art book for Metroid Dread. So, normally the special edition art books of games, you're paying through the nose for something a bit pathetic. But Metroid comes along and goes, let's show you how you do it. So this game, I believe, was around 70 quid. I think I paid for it when it came out. Something along that line. So not much more than the normal standard version of the game. You can still buy it for 70 quid new. And in it you got a few bits and bobs, but mainly you got this super sleek hardback art book, which you're getting a nice bit of size there. You're getting probably about a £20 art book here, easily. So you're actually getting your money's worth with this art book with the special edition, which is very unusual, but definitely a nice change of pace. And this really shows you that to the devs that you, or publishers, should I say, it's not like the publishers, in it. You can do this. You can put a decent sized art book in your special edition. You can make it worthwhile. So good spine on this for hardback. It falls very neatly and there's no signs of damages. Interesting, the first few pages are actual, like, just little picture book stuff of monsters and characters and Samus from some of the older games, interestingly enough. So you get a little bit like a history bit from a few of the older games, which is quite cool. Nice little picture book with that. There's a level design there. But eventually you get Pathhouse Metroid Fusion, I recognise that. Not Zero Mission. Samus Returns. Eventually we get to Dread. I think we're at Dread now. Yeah. And then when we get to Dread, it starts kicking into, instead of being a picture book, to an actual full-on concept book. Fortunately, no details, no writing in this one, so you won't find about why decisions were made or whatnot. But we do get a bit of concept art about development. I guess them trying out different types of armor. That being funny. That would be really funny if we ever got that. But we didn't. So I've still got the sleek design. I guess different types of the suit, the Noctat. Quite cool. The more pre-stages. The creepy robot which has the blooming xenomorph kind of head. And some storyboard stuff. The sketches, it doesn't seem to be any consistent, like, sections. It just seems a bit scattered throughout. See, I don't remember these guys. I'm guessing these were ideas which didn't implement in the end. Weird cyborg creatures. Some of the characters, good size as well, because that's also a massive plus with this art book over special edition art books. You've gotten a nice, decent size. It's not, it's not that. You're getting all this, which means the characters, you get a nice full flesh. You can look at them quite easily. Without any issue. Some more combat stuff is quite cool to have. So it's a simple concept art book that you can flick through and enjoy. But it's a really nice one. You do get to see some fins which were never implemented. It's a shame it doesn't state why. No little brief description saying why we didn't implement these fins. Always a bit frustrating when you see some cool concept and you don't know why it was cut. Even if you can guess, it's nice to have the official reason. A bit of the level sections, which is quite cool, concept art. Some very nice pictures in here. Do have the issue I've had with some other art books where the that's quite a good one, a full page one like that. But some of the small images, are some of the main concepts, because you've got a shiny picture flat borders, it sometimes some details lost, at least in personal eyes. I'm looking at the computer screen now, which is a bit lighter, and I can make out more details on the computer screen than I can in person, which is a little bit annoying when that happens. Format worth pointing out because I pointed out other ones, so it's only fair that I criticise equally. So it's a nice bit of early stages, concept art, some nice locations still. There's just loads of stuff you get in here. So showing, make sure I'm not showing it all off. Tractor beam stuff, some locations, morph ball. There's some bits and mats, and that's it. How many pages is that, I wonder? So 190 pages. But that is still better than quite a few art books that I've paid specifically for. So the fact this came with a few other bits and bats, and I think the price difference was 20 quid maybe. So you're getting a 190 page art book plus some of the bits and bats. So I took off the bits and bats, and let's be harsh and say they're only worth 5 quid, which is probably a bit more than that. And this was 15. This is really good for £15 art book. I would easily pay 25 quid for this kind of art book. Like I said, I'm more of a detailed guy, more of a information and sketches and stuff like that. But Metroid doesn't get enough art books. There's no standalone Metroid art book that I can see or found. I mean, it does say mission logs, which is quite funny considering there's no mission logs in it. Maybe being a bit harsh there, but yeah, I would say you can't go wrong. If you're a fan of Metroid, you could do far worse than not than picking this up. I enjoy flicking through it. I've read this a couple of times. Flicked through it a few times. So yeah, as a tier 2, this is a really good art book. Probably the best. Probably one of the best ones that comes actually with a special edition. I'm trying to think of one. No, the Type 0 one was good, but not as good as this, I don't think. This may be one of the best edition art books. And if anyone else in the comments wants to inform me of any other games which come with a special edition art book inside the actual game with the game, let me know, because I'd love to see what could compete against this and beat this as well, especially for such a small price difference. I think I've waffled on there for long enough. Recommend this, so onto a big art book again after this. So until then, goodbye.